Welcome back to Coffee and Camber.
Well, you fucked yours up too. Welcome back to Coffee and Amber. That's what you meant.
No.
Coffee and Candor. This is Amber.
Hey, Chris.
Welcome back to Coffee and Ambra.
Oh, yo ass.
Woo, you precious ass.
Precious ass. Oh, there it is. It's Amber, Brandy, Ross, and me. Since we're going to take 5 minutes to get that out. All right, Amber, go ahead.
How do you want to start?
How do I watch it? I don't give a fuck how you started. You wanted to start. No, I wanted you to start because you wanted to talk about it.
Yeah.
I guess that's a very
I got this.
clear thing.
Okay.
Somebody.
Because she didn't like it when you put her on the spot.
But I do it all the time.
I know. She hates
That's
it.
right. I got the hand.
So today we're going to talk about, because I don't even know how it came up, but we started talking about like family origins, like, for instance, Christian, who's Alexis's boyfriend, is, did you say a third generation American?
Second generation American.
So to just talk about
naturalized American.
Right.
So one. Well, I mean, because there's a distinction.
Yeah. So just like family origins. Who wants to start with theirs first? Go.
I will. So I am. Let's see.
One question I had.
My grandmother was born
Does
here.
it go from your mother's side or your father's side? Like what generation you are?
I don't know. Well,
I would think mother's side.
On my father's side, my grandmother was born here, and my dad was born here, and then of course I was. So that makes me a third generation natural citizen. On my mom's side, if I am not mistaken, oh god, now I gotta actually get into some pretty complex math. Mom, grandma, great grandma. I want to say I'm a fourth or fifth generation.
So still not like early immigrant.
Yeah, not like landed on Plymouth Rock.
Where's your mom's and father's side from? Did you say all that?
My dad's side is because it splits obviously. And if yours doesn't, there's a problem.
I can speak to that.
But one tree don't fork. One side is from Italy, and then the other side is from England, France area. And then, excuse me, on my mom's side, one side is from I don't know somewhere, and the other side
exists.
and the other side is from England, Scotland type area. Yeah.
Cool.
See, mine, on my dad's side, I've got
yours
Irish.
is interesting because of the name change and all that.
Yeah, mine gets kind of bizarre, but that's a whole nother...
Everything about Ross gets kind of bizarre.
Oh, I wouldn't go there. Boatman. I wouldn't go there.
Isn't it your family tree that doesn't fork?
It is, in fact, my family tree that doesn't fork. That's my blood.
Anyway.
Fucking, you got grandpa daddies and shit?
I'll go there in a minute.
On my dad's side, I have Irish, English.
We know somebody who has an uncle grandpa, by the way.
And French.
No, it's grandpa daddy.
No, it's not. It's uncle grandpa.
It's uncle grandpa.
And also Dutch.
I've seen the flow chart.
I'm kind of a Heinz 57.
Are we talking about the same person?
We gotta let Ross talk.
Heinz 57. It's Irish and Dutch. We heard
I'm sorry.
No, keep going.
I love you.
So anyway, on my dad's side of the family, our family history in America actually starts back in like 1609, 1611, something like that.
So colonists.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Like
I mean,
original
like maybe
style.
not the first wave, but like the first couple of waves of colonists.
Because like people in his family have traced it and like.
Oh yeah,
done a lot of.
Matter of fact, I have an ancestor that was a cousin to Mary Ball Washington.
Who the fuck is that? But George's
Washington's
wife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The key was the last name.
That's what yeah.
But like on my mom's side, I think they migrated to America later, and that's French, German, and Irish.
Well, that is a lot of anger.
And as a matter of fact,
that is a whole lot of anger.
And as a matter of fact, some of that's interesting.
And that's actually pretty accurate.
My brother was in the military for quite a few years.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And he spent time in Germany, and he actually met some of the relatives that we still have living in Germany.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, so that was kind of neat. I wish, there's a lot of places I'd like to go see Ireland, Scotland, and all that, and Germany. But yeah, I mean...
They pretty, but England smells like shit. It does.
Actual pig shit.
Yeah, when I
From pig
landed,
farms.
when I went TDY too, where the fuck was it? Lynham? Was it Cambridge? I think it was Cambridge. We got off the plane and they just apparently like on the other side of the runway is some sort of fucking field. And they had just turned it and loaded up the pig shit.
No.
So it literally
They were
smelled like pig
fertilizing
shit.
it,
Yeah. It was really cool when we landed there. The depot maintenance managers and stuff met us, and they had snacks, which is, well, yeah.
No, thank you. I'm not hungry. The pig shit.
You know, they like came out with little sandwiches.
Yeah, it was like the whitest thing that I've ever seen in my life. So I've always heard people say, "Oh, these white people and they cheese sandwiches." Well, I grew up in Pine Bluff. Nobody had a cheese sandwich. I didn't even know grape juice was a real
in
thing.
England they do the cheese and cucumber. Yeah,
It was cheese and pickles.
It was probably cheese and cucumber.
No,
I'm
they
pretty
do the
sure it
pickles
was
too because
pickles.
they call that was like a specific kind of like your drovers and your shepherds used to do the bread, cheese, and pickle.
Well, that's what they did, and oddly enough, it tasted just like a Big Mac. It was the weirdest thing. I know, right?
No meat.
Yeah, no meat, just tasted like fucking Big. It was like the essence of a Big
It
Mac.
had to be like almost like a bread and butter pickle to do that.
Well, I'm not a pickle connoisseur. They're all the same to me.
No,
Oh.
some pickles are sweet.
To
some
me, they are all the
sweet
same.
and sour taste the same.
You taste a
Hey,
dill
hey,
and it tastes bread and
that-
butter there.
they're
I'll tell you what the deal is.
They're all the same because he'll eat all that hot shit and won't put it down.
He burned off his taste buds.
Yeah,
now
probably,
he tastes nothing.
That's probably what the problem is now.
Like, actually, now that I think about it, everything tastes like unflavored oatmeal.
Okay, dear. Tell us about your family.
Oh, dear God. We don't...
Yeah, let's hear about this
the
unforking
branchless
tree.
tree.
I'm like, y'all, my family could be a couple of episodes, okay?
It just looks like a fucking broomstick.
We run deep with the cray-cray. Okay.
Genetic cray.
And now you will know why I have all these fucked up illnesses. I'm a mutant. But, okay, so on my mom's side, my grandmother was a first-generation American. My mom's mom was.
She was a British war bride.
She was a British war bride. Came over
Okay.
after World War II. And she married a man who was from Czechoslovakia.
Okay.
I mean, he wasn't. He was born in America.
His ancestry
His family,
was from
yeah. I think on his side, his parents and siblings had immigrated from Czechoslovakia.
Okay.
So
probably so they wouldn't have to spell the fucking country anymore.
no doubt. And
It's interesting though. If you go down
Yeah, that's what I was
towards
gonna say.
Hazen, there's actually a community, and it's still there. It's not, it's not a big town or city or anything, called Slovak. And that's where all the a lot of the Czechoslovakian immigrants kind of settled in that area.
there was a settlement of Czechoslovakian immigrants in Arkansas, and then another group went down around the Houston area.
I wonder why they settled in Arkansas. Did they get tired?
I don't know, but then
No, seriously, I've always wondered that.
like,
what makes them
brought them to
you know,
that place?
Flat tire.
on the wagon?
Yeah.
You can see it on the
because, like,
coast, but here in the middle, like what brought
because
a group?
like with my grandpa, they moved pretty regularly from California to Pine Bluff, fucking Arkansas.
Yeah, like what brought you here?
Yeah, I've always wondered that, and I just never asked.
But yeah, like a group settled in Slovak, which is around Hazen, Stuttgart, that area, and then another group of immigrants of that wave went on to the Houston area, and like
Houston, I can see it's near coast.
right,
I get that.
But they're like they have like a bunch of Czechoslovakian bakeries, and like there's a whole nother community that's Czech based in the Houston area. So anyway, that was my mom's parents, and then my great aunts. They were self-made women.
Oh yeah.
Way back in the day when
How?
it was. Well, I will tell you.
Self-made, Chris.
Self-made.
Oh, I want everybody to know.
Yeah.
No, I know. I just want. I want it on record.
They were entrepreneurs.
Of the brothel variety.
Yes,
the world's oldest profession.
They sold things like
Well, they leased it.
yeah. rent to own, maybe.
Not
I don't
even
know.
own, just rent.
Yeah, rent to use.
Rent at the 15-minute increment.
Rent by hour.
Yeah, but yeah,
I don't think it'd take an hour.
they were.
But they also, I mean, these
were
were smart
madams.
women. These were smart women too, because I mean, they got into farming. They
were madams, and they
ran a pussy farm.
Well, but they took all that money and they invested it. And
you said they took all that, and money is not what I expected.
Okay,
to hear.
well, I mean, I don't think they actually did the servicing. I think they farmed that out.
Yeah.
Because they had a pussy farm.
They might have. I don't know. I mean, maybe on their favorite customers or something. I don't know. But, I mean, like, I know that technically I guess I should be ashamed of this, but I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm kind of weirdly proud of it. Because they were, they were strong women to take.
Yeah, I mean,
because most women back then didn't own property. They didn't.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
These women never married. They lived alone, and they were wealthy. They built an incredible life. And, died two old spinsters, but they died two old spinsters with shit in the bank, y'all. I mean, I got fucked and didn't get any of it, but that's a whole nother story. But anyway, so that's my mom's side. And then my dad's side, that's the one that didn't fork. So my dad...
Hey, remember the Targaryens intermarried too, so...
Oh, yeah, good point.
Well,
y'all aren't
dragons?
Y'all aren't royalty, but you know...
All the royalty is intermarried.
So did the Bubbas.
You want to pet my dragon? My dragon's what we call my kitty.
It's all scaly and it breathes fire.
But anyway, so my dad's family was his...
And that's the side that is native, right?
That's my dad's dad.
Okay.
His family is native. They were Cherokee and Choctaw, and they had intermarried with whites, and kind of in the Trail of Tears, they sort of like, oh, we ain't Indian. I don't know what you're talking about. We just tan well.
We're farmers.
Okay, that's kind of fucked up. But when I tan, I have a red tint to my, and she has that golden tint. And I've always been jealous of the way she tans, which is rare.
Yeah,
but,
she burns. She doesn't tan.
Yeah, but when she does, it's really, really good.
Yeah, it's just like a yellow golden,
like jaundice.
Not that yellow.
But
I
anyway,
prefer golden.
but yeah, my papa, that was my dad's dad. His family was Native American and Scottish, and then my dad's mom's family were Scots-Irish, and so, yeah, a lot of anger, you know.
Drinking problems.
Mm-hmm. My family will pretty much
light skin, red hair.
Take your genitals and put them in your mouth, make you eat them in your death. But
that sounds terrible.
Indians did that. I'm proud of that.
That's fucking heinous.
Don't cross me.
I'm not scared. I can run faster than you.
I got a car.
So do I.
Yeah, but I've seen you drive like a grandma. So I would catch you.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Oh, fuck all of y'all.
But anyway, so my great-grandmother, my dad's grandma, she came from a small town in Tennessee, a very small town, and her last name was Boatman when she was a little girl. Then she got married.
And it was still Boatman.
To somebody from that
same small town. And her last name was still Boatman.
She didn't think something might have been amiss.
Nah.
Don't I see you at the family reunion?
I'm like, third cousin. It's okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
But anyway, and that's how Brandy got a genetic mutation that makes her have all kinds of weird health problems. And like, it really is. Like, when my nephew was diagnosed
matter
with
of fact, every doctor is like, is there like
any
maybe
consanguinity
in your
and my whole family goes, huh?
What's that?
And I go, yeah.
Yeah, there is.
yeah, there is.
What's he talking about?
If you couldn't tell.
What do you mean?
That's why their eyes are too far apart and their big foreheads.
But anyway,
that was bad.
But
anyway, let me say this. Brandy's maiden name was Wallace.
Mm-hmm.
She talked about, Scottish and Irish ancestry. She's actually related to William Wallace, which is kind of cool. Braveheart.
Freedom
for Scotland. But, yeah. So again, don't cross me.
Which is funny because according to Ancestry, if you follow one of the fucking branches of mine, it goes back to Robert the Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Well, Ross is related to
and like 3 kings of England.
Mm-hmm. Ross is related to the guy that
John Ball,
like
Bally.